Hi, friends. I'm happy to see you again. Do you like my new glasses? They help me see better. Well, let's get on to today's story. Do you know the name? I'll tell you. It's going to be a great story. Today's story is called Willow and the Wish Garden. I'm excited. Are you ready? Here we go. Once upon a time, in a cozy town of Maple World, there lived a kind little girl named Willow. She was curious about everything: clouds, bugs, puddles, and dreams. She had a tiny nose, wild red curls, and a big heart. Every morning, Willow talked to her flowers and sang to her cat, Marmalade. But one windy afternoon, something very strange happened. While Willow was helping Grandma Bee in the garden, the wind picked up and began to whisper, "Willow, wish." Willow blinked and looked around. "Did you hear that, Grandma?" she asked. Grandma Bee chuckled. "Just the wind, my sweet pea." But Willow wasn't so sure. That night, as she lay in the bed with Marmalade purring by her side, she whispered, I wish I could find out what the wind wants." That's when the air sparked, and a soft glow filled her room. A creature no taller than a teacup fluttered down from the ceiling. It had dragonfly wings, a beard made of moss, and a tiny crown of dandelion. "I'm Bramble, a wind whistler," he said, "and we need your help." Willow's eyes widened. "Help? Me?" "Yes," Bramble said, bowing. "The wish garden is wilting. Wishes aren't blooming anymore. Only a child with a kind heart can save it." Willow dressed quickly, grabbed her flashlight, and followed Bramble through a shimmering portal that opened behind her closet door. They arrived in a world made of glowing mushrooms, singing trees, and a sky that changed colors with your feelings. This was the wishing realm. "The garden's that way," Bramble said, pointing to a widening path lined with smooth, glowing pebbles. As they walked, Willow met three other creatures: Tumble, a chubby mole with goggles who knew how to build anything; Lace, a butterfly who left sparkles wherever she flew; and Pip, a talking dandelion with serious stage fright. "We're the Wish Keepers," they said together. Willow learned that every time a child makes a true wish, a flower grows in the wish garden. But lately, children had stopped believing their wishes mattered. As they walked, a sudden whoosh blew out the light from Willow's flashlight. A dark figure made of shadows appeared. The Doubt. "I feed on forgotten dreams and crumbled hope," it hissed. "You will fail." But Willow stood tall. "Not if I believe in myself." The Doubt slithered away, hissing louder. Bramble looked proud. "You're stronger than you know." They reached the garden, but it was gray. Wilted flowers hung their heads. Cracked fountains no longer sang. A sign read, "Here bloom the hopes of children." Willow's heart ached. Tumble tried to fix the garden gate. Lace flitted around trying to cheer the flowers. Pip trembled near a wishing well. Willow walked deeper in. She touched a shriveling rose, and a memory flashed in her mind. A boy in a hospital bed wishing for a friend. More flowers share their stories. A girl in a storm wishing for sunshine. A boy wishing his parents would stop fighting. Wishes that had faded from the world, but not from here. Willow turned to Bramble. How do I help? You must remain and remind the world to believe in small wishes, he said. Only belief can make them bloom again. So Willow did something brave. You must, you must, she told herself. She closed her eyes, stretched her arms, and made her own wish out loud. I wish everyone could believe in their own magic, even if they're small. Suddenly, color burst through gardens like sunrise. The flower stood tall again, glowing with light. Pip began to sing. Tumble danced. Lace sparked in circles, but then doubt returned. The doubt stormed in like a storm cloud. You think one child can change the world, it spat. Willow stepped forward. No, the doubt stormed in like a storm cloud. You think one child can save the world, it spat. Willow stepped forward. No, but one child can inspire another, and another, and another. The garden glowed brighter. The doubt shrieked and began to shrink. The more Willow spoke about kindness, belief, and hope, the smaller the shadow became. You're not real, she said gently. You're only strong when people forget to believe. With a final puff of purple smoke, the doubt vanished. Bramble cheered. You did it! All around them, the garden bloomed in every color imaginable. Wishes came to life, toys danced, stars sang, and one tree grew leaves shaped like musical notes. You're saved the wish garden, said Bramble, and maybe, just maybe, the world too. Willow hugged her new friends, then stepped back through the closet door as dawn began to rise in her real world. The next morning, Willow returned to the garden with Grandma Bee. She brought a flower seed and planted it under the biggest tree in their yard. She whispered, for someone who needs a wish today. From that day forward, the wind often whispered through Maple World, but now it said, thank you. And every time Willow smiled at a stranger, believed in herself, or helped someone else believe in their magic, another flower bloomed in the secret garden beyond the stars. The end. Wasn't that a great story, guys? I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did too. I'll see you next time, friends. Bye.